Hey YouTube world, so today I'm going to be doing a quick video on my fifth wheel hitch that I use to pull my 38-foot Toyhauler. This is a hitch it's an absolutely amazing hitch. It's designed to give yourself clearance between the cab of your truck and the nose of your fifth wheel. So when you're making those tight turns, you don't have to worry about running the risk of running your camper into the side of your truck. So this hitch is an amazing hitch in the sense that there's a lot of hitches out there that can slide forward and backward in the bed of your truck. This one, you don't have to get out to unlock it, make your turn, get back out of your truck, lock it back in place, and then get back in to continue on. This hitch does it all on its own. I don't have to leave the cab of my truck when I want to make those tight turns as well. If I forget, I don't have to worry about, running into the side of my truck with it. So I use this hitch in a 2002 Chevy Duramax. It's a crew cab short bed, so I need all the clearance that I can get. I'm going to go over some of the good and the bad of this hitch. It's pretty much all positive. There's only one negative thing that I'll go over, but I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Okay, so this is the fifth wheel hitch. Like I said, it's called a PullRite SuperGlide. It's a 16,000 pound hitch. The biggest things that I like about it are just that it rotates, and there's a lot of rotating hitches out there. The one thing that I really disliked about other rotating hitches were that they had to be unlocked. So you had to get out of the truck to unlock it, make your turn, lock it back in place, and then you can get back in your truck and go. That wasn't for me. So I wanted a fifth wheel hitch that was going to do the same thing, but that I wasn't going to have to worry about remembering to get out of my truck to unlock it. So that's where I found this hitch. I haven't found a ton of reviews about them, and so I figured I'd make my own review for you guys. So here's a little bit about it. This is what we're going to do. I'm just going to show you how it works here as well. I'll hook my GoPro up to my truck, and then I'll back into my trailer so you can see how it operates as well. So here's a little bit about it. This fifth wheel hitch, the way it works is you have a capture plate that slides in here that locks it in place to lock the top part of the hitch to the actual fifth wheel trailer itself. And then when you're making your turns, it's going to rotate. So it's going to actually slide back as well, or it can come forward when you're going straight or turn the other way. So just like that. Once again, you don't have to unlock anything. It does it all on its own. Alright, so this is the PullRite SuperGlide fifth wheel capture plate. The way it works is the plate actually slides up over the pin here, and it locks in place with using bolts and then some shims on both sides. Now it's going to have this little block on the back of it right here. This block is actually what slides onto the top part of the fifth wheel hitch in the bed of my truck to lock it all in place and make it one unit. So when you are making those tight turns, it's going to make that whole unit rotate from side to side to bring the hitch forward and backward on your truck. So that's kind of the way it works. You have to have this capture plate in order for the hitch to perform properly. The one thing, and that's really the only dislike I like about this whole hitch system, is this one piece right here. Because when you are backing up your truck, it pretty much has to be perfectly straight in line. You can't come at it at an angle from either way. Your truck has to be pretty much straight with this capture plate in order to get it to lock and seat properly. So I'll show you that in a demonstration just so you can see what I'm talking about. I forgot to mention that the PullRite SuperGlide uses industry standard bed rails, as well as the capture plate they make for brand specific fifth wheels. I do know, however, they do make a universal capture plate, which I'll figure out that part number and I'll list it in the description below. So now we're just going to take a quick trip around the block. I just want you to notice how the hitch performs. Watch it slide forward and backward around the different turns, just so you can get an idea of how this thing operates. Hey guys, just to recap, this is the PullRite SuperGlide 16K hitch. I did a lot of research when I was figuring out what was going to suit my needs for my situation, and this was the one that really stood out. I give this hitch an 8.5 out of a 10, simply because it's just a phenomenal product. The only downside is that one issue with having to back straight up into your trailer to connect, which realistically it's not a huge deal. I try to set myself up in campsites anyways where I'm, perfectly in line with my trailer. So I've never really had that issue. Price-wise, this guy typically runs, you can find them anywhere from around $1,000 up to about $1,500. So they are a little bit more on the pricey side, but they do what they say they do. You get what you pay for. I have no complaints with it. It's performed great. I live in Colorado, so we're towing up and down mountains all the time, and I've never had any issues with it, knock on wood obviously. But if you guys have any other questions about this hitch, please shoot me a message or leave a comment below. I try to respond to everything. So once again, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.